Delray Beach. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Jamil.
And we are here at the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce. I feel like this is the place that everyone in town always comes to anytime they need anything.
Yes, and they always have food here.
Always. And coffee and water. Jamel comes for the snacks, so if you see him, he's not here on business, he's here for the snacks.
I come in at the front desk, get me a piece of candy, and just keep
But truly, I think when you move to a town, one of the first things you need to do is go to the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, I totally agree. I think I tell every business owner that I run into that, listen, if you're not a part of the chamber, you're asleep.
Yeah, you're missing out.
You need to be a part of the chamber. That is a great way to help grow your business. I think everybody's in the business of making money and meeting others. So in some way, shape, or form, I mean, the chamber is that step to helping you do that.
And I have to say, when I first moved here, a lot of my favorite friends still this day are people I met through the chamber.
Yes.
So it's not just about business and transactions, it's also about building that community and that network that you have people that you can turn to and that you can help in return. And I think that's what makes Delray Beach so special.
Well, you know what, let's back up, let's backtrack a little bit. So I seen you on IG.
Yeah.
You was posting this video, thanking all these people about reaching out for you. So talk to these people and tell them what happened with your line. Like something happened with a shipment, over $200,000 worth of product caught on fire. This sounds like something out of a movie.
He's trying to make me cry. He's trying to make me cry, guys. He's like, yeah, let's make her cry this Wednesday morning.
I'm trying to figure out a way I can put a joke in there so I can make you laugh, but
I
don't think there's nothing I can joke about.
This is what Big Brothers do. They torture you.
I don't think there's anything that I can joke about when it comes to that.
Please don't. It was not. No, actually, I'm at the point. I'm going through the process of grieving, I think, and now I'm at the point where I'm laughing because I can't cry anymore. So, as a lot of you know or don't know, I've had a studio here in Delray Beach for a decade now, which is crazy. And we create our pieces right here in Delray Beach. Every collection takes us approximately 6 months to produce. A lot of love goes into all of them. So we parted ways with our showroom in Atlanta, who had been selling our things. They sent it back to us, and we're like, okay, no big deal. Coming from Atlanta, 2 days, well, a week went by, week and a half went by, so we're trying to figure out where's our box. So they opened an investigation with the shipping company, and apparently the truck with all of our samples for the whole year caught on fire and are gone. So everyone says, oh, well, why don't you just make it again? Unfortunately, I don't have a unicorn that just drops them from the sky. So it's people on my team making them. So, you know, I was up 18-hour days, 7 days a week, leading up to a collection release. I mean, you remember, I was shooting it on my birthday.
Yes.
You know, it was a lot. It's a whole year of work. And then the money. And as a small business, losing anything is obviously an issue. But for us, when we create our first sample, that's how we create essentially the blueprint to create more of the same style. So all the stores that ordered, we used this sample, so we needed it back so we could do all of our technical work and be able to replicate it. Now we can't do that. So we're now on a mission to figure out how we move forward through this disaster. You know, we cried about it for a good week, truly I did.
No more crying.
No more crying, no more time for crying. Now we gotta get to work. So it's gonna look a little different for us. So we've just been telling people have been so kind and asked how they can help, which I've appreciated more than anything. And you know, I believe in what I call the glitter linings, the silver linings of things. And for me, I didn't realize how many incredible people I have in my life. Like, I know I have wonderful people, but I had friends from middle school going on my website and buying things, asking how they can help. And I think that really shows just how beautiful our community is here, because everyone jumped in and said, what can I do? Which we really appreciate, to know that we're not alone in this really unpleasant situation. But I think it is one of those things that as a business owner, you have to talk about the issues. I think a lot of times on Instagram, you see all the happy, fun things, but we don't talk about the things that you're going through. And I think it does help you connect with other people that have gone through something.
Right. No, I totally agree. I think with FedEx, listen, we're going to figure out what happened to
Where's my box?
Listen, we know it caught on fire, however, we have to figure out exactly.
Where's the picture? I want to see the proof.
Listen, a lot of people, there's insurance, you got other ways.
No.
Listen, they're giving a lot of hoops and bounds to make her jump through to try to figure out how to get her money and get everything back. But we're going to help you figure that out. We're going to make sure we figure it out.
I have faith. I think with this community behind me, I think it's going to happen. We're figuring it out. We're not taking no for an answer. But yeah, it was a big bummer. But you know, I think it is also a lesson of we just have to be resilient and jump back in. And I think for my team, it was especially hard because COVID shut down fashion. We finally were getting like back on our feet, and then this. But you know, it just means we get to get creative again.
I was thinking that I'll just grab a needle and grab some fabric, and
You
I
gonna
can come
sew
in
for me?
I'll
Okay,
try.
he has a new job. Sorry, he will not be coming to work this week because I'm putting him on sewing gowns.
I'll come through it and put it to work.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But yeah, we just wanted to get that out there.
Thank you.
And
I appreciate you.
We hope everything, ends in a.
Thank you. See, he doesn't always pick on me. My big brother, he's the best.
I'll come back after in a little bit.
He'll get back in 5 minutes.
Nope.
But enough about me.
Studio audience
We
in here
have
today.
an incredible room of people
Right.
and business owners, business representatives, and it really is a great sampling of the different types of businesses we have here in Delray Beach.
Why are they here?
Why are they here? So Jamel was so kind and said, well, we have so many new members. Why don't we bring them on? And we have a clip of you, and we're giving you that wish right now.
So I think too, what we should do. I got an idea.
Uh-oh.
So if you're a
He's had a
business,
bunch of this.
look, I didn't even run this past Stephanie yet. And
We're a little scared. We're scared when he does
like
it.
everybody's like,
All right, Stephanie, where are we going?
Here
we
so
go.
listen, if you're a current business right now, with the chamber, you're a member with the chamber. Bring a new friend on or a new business on, and then we'll get you onto the show with us as well to go ahead and help you market your business.
Oh. Thank you. That'll give me 200 new members in 1 second. Thank you so much.
You come on and market your business. Bring
Yeah.
a new member, get a new member. Listen, you have to do this before December 1st.
You have to do this by tomorrow. By tomorrow, and we'll have everybody in this room that's in 60
I know.
people
So
to
it'll
interact.
be-
Until the end of the
we'll do the show almost be like a speed dating round because we have so many people in this room right now.
Well, maybe
No,
that could be a benefit for membership month because
don't
we're waiving.
don't hold me to that.
Yeah,
Please
yeah.
don't hold me to that.
Don't.
All right, so guess what? That wish came about after they gave me like 3 glasses of champagne and early in the morning. And I said, listen, all new members, you guys will be able to come on the
Yes.
show. And you should have seen Sarah's face like,
But
there's
she
more
made
work
it
for me.
happen. She made
did
it happen. Well, Carolina and the team here have been working so hard at telling the story of the chamber that everyone wants to be a member.
Yes.
So we had 30 new members, and of the 30, we have a few of them here today. Should we introduce them?
Go ahead.
Okay, so first we have Breeze Salon and Spa. Welcome. Then we have Dalmoro's Fresh Pasta to Go. Hue Fitness West Delray. From the Kai's Company, we have Christy. Also from the Kai's Company, we have David. From the Kai's Company, we have Edie. And from the Kai's Company, we have Sibby. A lot of Kai's representatives here. I love it. Next up is Calaman Salons. Okay, we're gonna do that one again. Sorry, he needs a proper welcome. Calaman Salons. Look at his hair. I mean, if that doesn't make you wanna go.
I'm jealous.
Okay, so next we have Kaiser Lease Consulting. And Levenger. The Opal Group. And Purchase Green. I mean, we need to check out all of these businesses, check out their websites, go to the chamber website, learn more about these businesses, because these are all local people doing their business right here in Delray Beach.
Yes, check it out, delraybeach.com. Contact Carolina. You can contact really anybody here and they'll guide you to Carolina if you don't know who to contact here at the chamber. I just really have to say, I said this one thing.
Yeah, and look what you made happen.
I know we made it happen, but we also put more work on.
Sarah, sorry, Sarah. We apologize.
Sarah, hunting down a lot of people to make this happen.
I want to say to all of you who are new chamber members, get involved, meet people, show up. It really is about what you put in. And as I've been a board member here for, a long time, and I've seen so many businesses do work together on a consistent basis. And it's just because of these connections and these collaborations that really help you thrive in our community. And we're so excited to have you here at the chamber. And make sure you stop by for the candy like Jamel does.
And I would say not only just be a part of the chamber, but join a committee, get involved, join something, and you'll just watch your network actually just grows from that point on. You'll see that, for sure.
And thank you all for joining us
Thank
this
you guys very
morning.
much.
What a great group of people.
I know, right?
I'm excited.
That's great.
So we have two more guests coming on stage.
Right.
Do you want to welcome our first guest?
Yes, our first guest is Wendy. She's from Compass Realty. I'm excited because Wendy says she's not nervous. She's used to being in front of cameras.
Hi, Wendy, nice to see you. So Wendy's like, I talk to people all day. I'm not nervous.
Yes.
And especially when you look fabulous. That makes
you.
it that much easier. So for people out there who are wondering, what makes you different? What makes Compass, and Wendy in particular, the person to go to?
Well, first, I think it's important for people to understand that when they're selling their home, you want to work with an agent that you really like, you feel comfortable with, you trust, because it's a partnership. And it might take 6 months. And there should be constant communication. So you really need to find that right person. One of the things that differentiates me, I am not looking to have 10 transactions at one time. I'm at a place in my life where I love what I'm doing. I love servicing. I love helping people. I love homes, which sounds ridiculous.
No.
But I'm a people person, and I can see something even in a tear down. But it's really, it's a wonderful business, and especially because I get to work with wonderful buyers and sellers, but I don't take too much on at once because I want to be there for each and every client. I have had clients ship down cars. The cars got here before they did. My husband and I went, picked up the car, brought it back to our house. I've accepted furniture deliveries for clients that are moving down. That you just can't be everywhere at once.
Right.
So either you have assistants that do it, or you have a lockbox. I don't do lockboxes. I will be at every showing. I will be at every open house. Not everybody chooses to have an open house. But I always say when you hire Wendy, you get Wendy.
That's amazing.
And I think that's a big differentiating point.
Absolutely. Because
So, I'm sorry, go ahead. Say I'm a first-time home buyer. I've been renting, and there's a lot of realtors in the area. I mean, it's
Absolutely.
flooded. So it's flooded with so many of them. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like realtor soup here. So, and sometimes it can give you anxiety. It's like, who do I choose? Like, I don't know anybody. So how do I go? Like, what's the best process to go through?
Well, I guess I would say, so I come from the private banking world. I had all my NASD licenses, and I worked for JP Morgan Chase and Citigroup as a private banker. And whenever we had to give a referral, a lot of times clients would say, do you have a trust and estate attorney? We would give 3. Because again, your personalities need to click because you're a team. Well, I would say kind of the same thing. I would pick 3 real estate agents that look like, oh, maybe I can relate to them, and interview them and see how you feel. And I think the company that's behind them is also super important. I was with a smaller local brokerage for many years, love them. Wonderful people. The hardest day was telling them that I was leaving. But with over 1,000 people a day moving to Florida, not just South Florida, but Florida in general, the company that you're with to be able to reach out into other markets and reach other agents in what's called your feeder markets where the clients are coming from is very important. And being with a national company like Compass gives me a lot of benefits and benefits for the buyers and sellers that I work with.
Interesting. I would have never thought of that because you think, oh, I just need somebody here. I'm buying a house here. I'm going to find somebody here, but it's
and
true.
You know what else? Transactions always have hiccups. It never, I mean, rarely does it go 100% smooth. You know, things can fall apart 2 days before closing. You need to be working with agents that really know what they're doing and have good rapport with the agents on the other side because both agents want to make it work.
Right.
So that's also very important. But you know, you get a gut feeling. When you meet different people, you have a gut feeling like, oh, I like them. I think I would work well with them.
So for people who are maybe looking to move or sell their house and move somewhere else because they saw the values skyrocket here in Florida, what would be your best advice? Because you're seeing a lot of things online about, oh, it keeps rising, oh, it's going to collapse. What would you say based on your experience of what people should be doing right now?
Well, I think that we have to tune out a little bit of the news. And I'm a news junkie, so it is hard sometimes to tune that out. But every market is different. So what you're hearing on the news about the national market as a whole may not apply to Delray Beach. So yes, inventory is down throughout the country. Inventory is down. But people are always moving. There's reasons. There's death. There's divorce. There's diplomas. You know, your kids have graduated. They're off on their own. You want to downsize. There are always reasons for people to move. But inventory is definitely down, which is keeping the prices up. But if you need to move, you know, and you're looking at the interest rates right now, what I tell people is you need to understand, you're not married to that interest rate. Yes, it totally affects what you can afford on a monthly basis, but chances are you'll be able to refinance. Chances are hopefully rates will come down. The problem is we got used to this 3%.
Yes.
I'm from a world where interest rates were 18%.
Wow.
So when you look at 7.5%,
so bad.
isn't that so bad? But you're not married to that rate. People, when rates were really good, people that had higher interest rates, they were all refinancing. And the mortgage people were super busy. But we do in South Florida have a lot of cash buyers. Coming from the Northeast, people are coming from California because of the tax situation and the price of homes there. So, but yeah.
And so for anybody who's looking and they want to get in touch with you and they want to find out more, where should we direct them to?
My cell phone.
Look at that cell phone, not even an email. She wants a direct call. I love it.
Email.
I love
have
it.
At my own website.
Okay.
But I have a new one under construction since I moved over to Compass, and that should be going live shortly. But I'm very reachable. I am on social all the time. And I am here to help. It's what I love to do. I love when you mentioned the word community. I love being part of a community, not just the Delray Beach community, not just the clients that I work with, but the other real estate agents. I am part of a huge coaching organization, Tom Ferry. He is the #1 real estate coach around the country. I attend his events, just came back from a big, huge conference in Dallas. And you meet other agents from around the country, and having those relationships benefits your clients.
Absolutely.
Because when a house goes on the market, now we're talking about sellers, not buyers. When a house goes on the market, you want as many eyes as possible on that home. And you want it to go out to Chicago and New York and LA and all these places. So being part of Compass allows me, not just part of my Tom Ferry ecosystem, my coaching organization, but being part of Compass, which we have close to 30,000 of the top agents around the country, and we're in every top market. And Compass invested $1 billion in their technology platform. What that allows us to do, we have something called Workplace. It's like our own Facebook, and we are all posting homes and posting things so that agents all over the country can see it.
Wow, that's incredible.
That is phenomenal. That's a great resource, especially if you're looking to sell.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we want to talk about?
I love Delray Beach. I love Boca Raton too. I have been here 35 years.
Oh, that's great.
Originally from Philadelphia.
Okay.
I love living here. I love working with clients, and I know the area. I know where the good schools are. I know where the best restaurants are. I love to be a resource for the people that I work with. So
Beautiful.
I give 150% of myself.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much
Thank
for
you
coming
very
this
much for
morning.
joining us.
And for all that you do and all the homes that you're helping people buy and sell. Thank
thank you
you.
for having me.
Have
Great
a
Thank you,
wonderful
Wendy.
day. Thank you. Wow, I love that.
I mean, when you're looking for a realtor, these are some of the things that you really want. Like, okay, what schools am I going to send my kid to? Are there any parks in the area? What are some great restaurants? You know, what stores? You know, everything of that nature. These are some of the things that we're looking at.
It's very important, and I love how she's talking about that it's not just about buying and selling. She's not just looking for the transaction. She really is looking to build that connection and be able to help people thrive once they get here.
No, I totally agree with you on that. So we're on the same page when it comes to that piece. All right, so next up, we're going to be turning our cameras in a little bit, going to basically, we have a demonstration
And it's exciting. We've been like watching out of the corner of our eyes as he's setting up. And I mean, it is phenomenal.
Yeah, so if you guys hear some moving and everything coming on in the background, that's, Blake is really setting up. So Blake Miller is from Ozone Purity. He's give us some education just about our blood. And oxygenizing our blood and things of that nature.
I mean, even just in talking right before we came on the show, in 5 seconds, I learned so much. So I can't even imagine when you go to use his services in his business, the amount of information you're going to learn.
Yes, and he said he's been in this space for over 20 years.
Wow.
26 years total.
26, well, and he doesn't look like he could be, so that definitely talks about what he's doing with his business. So we're going to let him finish setting up, and when he gives us the look, we're gonna run over and show you what he's got going, because it's pretty cool.
All right. So, even when you're talking about things, so as an athlete or whatever, you talk about things dealing with your blood. I didn't recognize like what he was talking about with just oxygenizing, how you can cure a lot of different ailments and illnesses and things of this nature. So he's going to do a demonstration. He's basically going to draw blood, take that blood sample, put it up under the microscope, give this young lady.
Let's have him tell us, Jamel,
Yes,
because
yes.
I feel like we're going to say
Blake, you can
the
talk. Your
wrong
mic is
things.
on, Blake. You can.
So Blake, so Blake, we're normally, this is new for us. Usually we sit in the chair and talk. This is very exciting. So tell us a little bit about what you are doing here, because this looks so scientific and cool. What is happening?
So we're looking at a live blood sample today. This is a dark field microscope, and we're going to take this a single little droplet of blood, and we're going to feed the image here to the camera, and then it'll be right here on the television.
Okay.
So we'll be seeing the blood live as this moves around real time in the body. So we'll see the culprits of cold hands, cold feet, headaches, fatigue, neuropathies, all those bad circulation issues. We're going to uncover that today. I'm going to show you guys how to fix it.
Wow. So just from one drop of blood, you can tell all of that.
Oh yeah, I can see digestive issues, liver function. I can tell you if you're having brain fog, why you have cold hands, cold feet. The fatigue is all in the blood. So today we're going to show you the world's best blood and body oxygenator. We're going to take some drops of that product in some water, and then we're going to have my volunteer here drink that and do a second specimen. It'll look beautiful under the microscope.
Wow.
So
I have to see this myself.
I'm glad, come this way, Jamel. Come over here so you can see. I'm glad it's not me in there, so you'll see everything going on. All the stress and everything would show up in there.
Right.
So, but we got Victoria. She's real healthy. So.
Oh my gosh, I can't watch it.
I know. You get squeamish, poor guy, Jamel. Good thing you're not a woman that has to have a baby. It would not be good for you. Your wife's like, yeah, about that.
yes. All right.
Don't look.
We're just going to do a little droplet.
Wow.
So we'll feed this image here. Drop that there. And
We poked you. She's
me
like, I
just a
thought it was
second
going to
here.
be on a show, and instead I got stabbed.
there's some tissue there.
This is amazing. Okay, so, and the screen, tell us what's going to be happening on the screen, if you don't mind.
As soon as I get this focused, we will be feeding the image into the television there.
Wow. Science is amazing.
I know.
Like, this is so cool.
I need to get this focused right. Sorry, y'all.
Jamel, you want to get your finger poked?
No, I'll pass. But the one thing is, a lot of times when you get your blood, you're getting your blood work done, you go in, give blood, and then they send your blood off, and you have to wait like 2 or 3 weeks before you get any results back.
If you even get an email with the results.
But now it looks like you get it instantaneously.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Yes.
So what you're saying is by drinking the formula, it really helps your
Yes,
change?
it'll oxygenate the blood
That's
entirely.
amazing. You're going to be oxygenated today.
Yes, I just need
You're
to-
going to be getting ready to start that day.
Go back to work, jumping off the wall.
Sherry's going to be like, what did you guys do to her? This is exciting. It's happening live. This is
know,
cool.
right?
This is cool.
Okay, just about there, y'all.
No, you're good.
It just takes
Here's
me a
what
little
you
while
gotta
to focus this in.
So where is
Okay.
your office for people who
So
are excited
we
to come?
are all online. I am available for private consultations. And okay, we got it here. So
He'll come to your house, bring the microscope, do everything right in
Is
your
that how
living
it works? So if I'm...
room.
No, it's
I don't
all-
know if that's how it works.
He's spreading lies. Fake news with Jamel.
So,
Oh, wow.
So let me show you guys. These are red blood cells, okay, and these are all clumped together. And this is coming from basically a lack of minerals in the water, a lack of oxygen in the water, and it's not allowing the water to get into the cells. See, when you don't have any sodium present in your water, sodium is a gatekeeper to allowing water in the cells. So when we don't get it in there, all these cells get congested. See how thick these are? And this blood has to fit through a capillary, which is one little cell in width. So when you see these giant clumps, we can't really get blood through the what they call microcirculation. So we're going to take some water here. We're going to give her some of this product, drop it in the water, and it's going to electrify the blood, oxygenate the blood, and allow all that blood to squeeze through those tight capillaries. Because this is your culprit of your headaches, your fatigue, your cold hands, your cold feet, all the bad circulation issues, congestive heart failures. It's all about having that blood perfectly symmetrical. But water alone will not fix this. You have to have water with the minerals, with the oxygen. So now we need to give her some water.
You gotta look, Victoria. Wait, you gotta see this. This is amazing. This is in your body. That's so cool.
I have a lot going
So those are red blood cells.
All right.
Well, he didn't shout out he saw anything crazy, so that's a good sign.
And ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you guys, he just set this up
In 5 seconds.
in 5 seconds.
Yeah, it was really fast. Normally I would,
drink all of that?
not all of it, but a lot of it.
But a lot of
A
it.
lot of it.
It's just like all that water.
No, I'm live TV.
All right, dear, start drinking that for me.
Okay, alrighty.
And now we're gonna go over the blood a little bit more. So it'll take about 5 minutes for that to absorb
Okay.
into the cells, and then it's going to oxygenate these red blood cells, fill them full of oxygen, and the blood will be beautiful in just 5 minutes.
Wow. Okay, so in this 5 minutes that we have, we want to talk about you and your business and all of the things that you do. So for people out there who
Absolutely.
are as excited as I am, because this is absolutely incredible. I mean, so how did you get into this? Because this is
I have
fascinating.
been involved. This has been my calling since I was 24 years old. I'm 48 now. I've been working with ozone therapy for 26 years. And now our company, we manufacture probably some of the best ozone generators in the world. We use the same design that Nikola Tesla used from the 1900s. All our
Wow.
machines are all lifetime warranty. And ozone and oxygen therapies is a great way to address the toxins in the body, the viruses, the infections, a lot of the things we just can't really get rid of. And it's just a way to keep us very on point and never sick.
So is this something that you drink every day? Just
So
drink
this
when
is
you're
our
feeling under the
flagship product,
weather?
and yeah, we drink this every day. You drop this simply in the water, and it'll make the blood beautiful. And yeah, and I'm available for private consultations. If you guys want to look at your own blood, I put together a plan for you, and we go over everything: your digestive system, your liver function. I go over why you don't have any energy, and I show you how to have the best blood in the world, so you don't have any pressure issues.
I'm wondering why I've never heard
We need
of
our
this.
livers checked.
Yeah,
I like a margarita, guys. I'm glad you're not looking at mine. So
Yes.
yeah, I agree. I've never heard of this either. And this is, I mean, this is something everyone, frankly, should be doing.
Yes.
Yes, we're living in a very toxic world, and we have to embrace detoxification. Because if we don't, we're just going to end up getting, all these diseases and aging prematurely and all this nonsense. But if we embrace the detoxification with ozone and oxygen, it's a means to keep ourselves very clean and pure.
So is there anybody who should not be doing a treatment like this? Is there anybody that's not a good...
I mean, this is safe for everybody. We use our products for animals, even
wow.
on infants. Yeah, they're safe for everyone.
Okay.
So what other products do you guys
So
have?
this is our flagship for the oxygen, and then we have another product that we use for fungal toenails, UTI, candida, parasites in the body. It's called biopurity. We have another great product called endopurity, which will harmonize the thyroid function. It's an amazing potassium iodide. So if we start having cysts on the glandular system, that's usually our go-to for that. We've got some sulfur that also breaks down calcification. So when we have like cysts, tumors, arthritises, cardiovascular plaque, it's a great way to just dissolve that out of the system. But our main specialty are the ozone generators. The ozone therapies where we take oxygen and we electrify it, and then we'll run that into the body. And that will address toxins and disease and infections and all kinds of viruses that the body can't get rid of. All these things are anaerobic. So we are aerobic beings. That's how God designed us. And when you have a high level of oxygen, all those anaerobic things cannot exist in you. Okay, so the idea is to keep the body full of oxygen, full of clean, and that's the best recipe for the ultimate
good
prevention.
over there, girl.
How are you doing over there? You ready for your second
Keep
one?
on drinking.
We're ready.
So when
No, look, she thinks she's at a party right now. I can already see.
Come on down.
chug.
So she's gonna get another prick.
See, this is picky.
Look, you had an assistant. We got an intern. We got an intern for you. Close your eyes. Close your eyes, Jamel. Okay. So when somebody's coming
So
to
easy
you,
that came out of your skin?
when
I'm sorry?
somebody so it comes out differently
I had
as
to
well.
mash it before, and it just popped out of her skin instantly.
Wow.
So we're gonna take that droplet, put that right there.
Your napkin.
That's her old one. So we're gonna pull out the old one.
Want to see
Here's
this?
the old one. And no, guys, this is not a pre-recorded video. This is live. So I get accused of that sometimes.
No,
It's such a dramatic difference when we do the blood. So, so as you can see, we have totally restored the oxygen to the blood cells. We've hydrated the blood cells, and we've restored their zeta potential, surface charge, or voltage. We have to understand, guys, that we are more electrical far more than we are chemical. And to create this blood, you have to create electricity, which comes from oxygen, electrolytes, and good water. None of us have enough minerals in our water. And it's so unless you have some sodium or some minerals in the water, it will not get into the cells. So we achieve what they call intercellular hydration, because all these cells themselves have to respirate. So if they're congested, they cannot breathe themselves. Also, we've improved the microcirculation, because as blood goes through capillaries, it can only go through there 1 cell in width. So now you fix the high blood pressure issues, you fix the headaches, the fatigue, the cold hands, and cold feet, because now you can get blood into the extremities through that narrow channel called a capillary. That's super important.
So for people who want to come to you and they don't know which thing to look at, I'm amazed by all the things that you listed. What do we do? We reach out to you and you put together a plan for us by looking at our blood, or what is the step?
Well, on a personal level, yes. We would, if you want to do a consultation with me, we would do a droplet of your blood. I go over everything with you, top to bottom, digestive issues. We go over a diet. I want to tell you how to exercise, the right types of water, so you have perfect blood all the time. And then ultimately, our ozone systems for homes and families. This allows families to treat themselves with ozone and oxygen, so they have to leave the house, and now they've got something that can address, viruses and infections, and ultimately detoxify the body. Ozone therapy is really our specialty. We've been doing ozone for 26 years now.
This is incredible.
So we
I have a question coming over the wave right now. But so with this, is it scientifically proven? Is FDA approved?
Well, it's not FDA approved. Ozone therapy has been done medically since the 30s. The Germans were the first to use it in the 30s. There's now over 1,700 ozone clinics just in Russia, and it's pretty much done all over Latin America now. So it's done on a global basis.
Wow.
So it's just a type of an oxygen therapy. So it's beyond the hyperbaric. We're taking oxygen and we electrify it, change it to ozone. We infuse that into your body, generally through heat or through steam, through one of our saunas. And that's the best way. So we have been in Dallas, Texas for the last 20-something years. So now we are taking over South Florida. Right. And we just got going here. Should I sit here?
Yeah.
You can come in.
I just got going here about 2 months ago. So
2 months. Well, welcome.
Yeah.
How are you liking it so
Delray.
far?
This place is paradise.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I have to say, this is
Incredible.
Incredible. Here, I think I'm purchase a bottle from you.
I got some for y'all.
I'm like, I need all of this checked.
So once again, before we sign off, can you give them the website and your contact information?
Yeah, so my website is ozonepurity.com. All my social medias, I'm known as the Ozone Guru on TikTok and Instagram. We have a YouTube channel called Ozone Purity. And if you want to get in touch with me personally, just reach out to the website or message me on one of my social medias. If you guys live local, I love to meet with somebody personally and do some private consultations.
And I can't wait to talk to you and learn more, because this is really, truly something special.
Absolutely. Well, we're here for you guys.
And thank you very much for coming on this morning.
Thank you very much.
Thank
My
you.
pleasure. Thank you.
All right. So I have to say, this is phenomenal. I definitely want to do some more research and dive deep into into this product. I mean, it's wonderful.
This is very cool.
And we've seen it right before our eyes.
Yes, exactly. Like he said, it was not pre-recorded, which it was very cool. I wasn't expecting this to be as quick and as much of a shift as we just saw.
Right. All right. Well, thank you guys very much for joining us. Once again, have a Delray day. Peace.
I invite you to join me at the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce, because here, we're all about community. With like-minded people and businesses, the Chamber will help your business grow, and you get to connect with people that will become your best friends. Weekly events give you ample opportunities to learn alongside talented professionals. At the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce, we are better together. Become a member at delraybeach.com.